If I can have our next speaker, Jim, if you could join us. Jim, for those of you who don't know him, is the director of UKERC, the UK Energy Research Centre.
Thank you very much, and particularly to Jean-Charles for that fascinating story of where we've come to be just before Paris, but also what some of the things we might expect, and perhaps some reflections after we've all spoken about the book as well would be great. I'm not going to spend very long on this, so we can get on with the business of telling you about the book that we're talking about today. So I just wanted to say a few words about UKERC, the UK Energy Research Centre, before we start, for those of you who don't know who we are. We're a national research centre. We're distributed. We bring together natural scientists, social scientists and engineers from around the UK working on energy systems. We don't develop technologies, but we analyse those systems from those several perspectives. We're funded by the UK Research Councils, so we're independent, and all our researchers just about are based in UK universities, including at UCL. We pride ourselves, as it says here on the slide, of being independent and excellent. We do our academic papers and our books, but we try as far as possible to do work which is relevant to policymakers, to industry, and to other audiences. So engagement is as much of our work as of the research itself. So this event, I think, is a very good example of the kind of thing we do, and hopefully we'll have some impact both in terms of discussions here today, but also in the cacophony, the accelerating cacophony in the run-up to Paris and the Conference of the Parties. The only other thing I'd like to say, just by way of introduction before handing over to Paul to introduce the book, is just to acknowledge my predecessor, Jim Skee, as a research director of UKERC, who kicked off the project that led to the book that we have now published and we're going to talk about today. You'll hear from Jim in a few minutes. So thanks, that's all from me for now, and I'll talk a bit more later about the book itself.